Hey, and welcome back to the Juice Bar. Today, we're going to look at how to gather and prepare for your meetings and how to create that in an automated way. Now, the background around this is I was having a conversation with someone similar to my clients who goes from client meeting to client meeting or sales call to sales call, and it requires a lot of context shifting, right? And so to get ready and prepped for the calls, the idea was to create an automation that puts a summary of your of the client and what you're working on together and what you've last talked about into a summary so that you can have it and are prepared and ready to go straight from talking about, in my case, maybe talking about soil health, to then talking about how to build a club membership, to then how to automate the sales processes. So, um, as you can see here, I started with a conversation in ChatGPT asking, or Claude, I'm sorry, Claude is kind of my preference, asking and having a conversation about what we wanted to do, what our constraints are, and then we got started. And so to get started, what we needed to do was to create the opening within the tools so that you can capture. Oh, hold on, I forgot to share my screen here. Okay, so we came in here into Claude, we had this conversation, and then it came out with this. So what we need to do is we need to create the window in order to connect and allow each of the tools to interface. So we set it up with Google Calendar. We went here and followed these instructions. And then for HubSpot, we did the similar thing. So I'll just show you. In here is kind of where we went. So within cloud services, we went to the APIs and services and OAuth consent screen. And this is where I gave the permissions and said, I don't think we went to credentials. Oh, I guess we did set it up here in credentials as well. And then inside of HubSpot, we created a private app, which is you click here, the settings button, you go down, you scroll down, it's under integrations, private apps, and we created this custom app. So then what we did was we had to figure out how to connect them. And I started off in Zapier because I thought that I could do it within the free hub tool. And so you can see what I did was when there's a new event, from this calendar, right? Then we went to continue. So then what we did was I found an event and I looked. And then I connected it here into HubSpot. And I said, find the contact. I installed my HubSpot hub. Told it what to search for. I think this might have gone away. Search for property name. I think we were searching on emails. It seems like it's gone away. Although it still seems to be working. Contact was sent to HubSpot. Right. So then did an analyze and return data. So it gave this prompt. And then we connected it into Slack. And when we connected into Slack, I had to go into my Slack account and create a private app there also and set that up with the webhook incoming. And I also had to give it a channel that it could go to. And Um, so I got all of this set up, and it took a little bit of time working through it, but I got all set up, and then I realized that this needs the 2 pro features. Um, so from there, then I said, well, let me go and plug it into make.com. And I did that. And the output there is like this. So when there's an event, by starting date, what types of events, and then it looks for the contact in HubSpot, and it can pull this information in, and then it can create and send a report using that information into my Slack channel. Now, we got through this, and then I realized that what I really, really wanted was for sort of an automated summary, because as you can see, all of that information, I could just go straight into my HubSpot record and look it up directly. And it just didn't seem like it was going to be that useful. And so, let me share screen again. I just wanted to get you to the HubSpot demo account so that we can look at that. Now, where did it go? There we go. Right, so I can just go in and pull up any old contact. All right, so now it's right, so I could just come into HubSpot and get this information. So it turned out it was a big effort and a lot of learnings, and kind of the key learnings that I'm going to share here is that I think ultimately what I want to do is I want to go and pay for the Zap. Now, the reason that I went with Make, I was planning to go with Make instead of Zap, is it's about 1/3 the cost to do this. And it's actually, the current tool is free. To do this in Zapier is about $30 a month. It's not horrible, but I just wanted to make sure that I had the right setup and that I had fully looked at what I wanted to do. But yeah, so that is the latest and greatest from today. And hopefully you can find a way to think about using AI and a set of integrated tools to help you streamline and automate your sales processes and accelerate your time to revenue and increase your sales velocity. So this is all for today. I'm signing off and look forward to seeing you soon.